UFC star Ilia Topuria has officially parted ways with his longtime coaches Jorge and Agustin Climent, ending a professional relationship that shaped the foundation of his remarkable rise in the sport of mixed martial arts. In a significant development for European MMA, it's been confirmed that Topuria, along with his older brother Alexandre Topuria, who competes in the UFC's bantamweight division, will no longer be affiliated with Climent Club, the training hub in Alicante, Spain, that played a pivotal role in their development as elite fighters. Ilia Topuria is currently considered one of the top talents in the sport. Unbeaten in his professional MMA career, he has rapidly become a household name in the UFC, known for his explosive style, well-rounded skill set, and fearsome finishing ability. Topuria's last two fights elevated his status to global superstardom. He captured the UFC featherweight championship and then defended it in dominant fashion. Both victories came by knockout, and both were against two of the most respected names in the division's history, Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski. Those back-to-back finishes not only solidified his legacy at 145 pounds but also catapulted him into a rarefied level of prominence among UFC champions. Throughout this meteoric rise, Topuria had always trained under the guidance of the Climent brothers. He began his journey in MMA as a teenager under their supervision and stayed loyal to their gym throughout his entire UFC career, until now. Climent Club, based in Alicante, had been his base for over a decade. It was there that he honed the fierce striking, powerful grappling, and relentless pace that defined his fights. However, as his fame and responsibilities grew, so did his need to adapt. The shift in his lifestyle prompted Topuria to relocate to Madrid. Spain's capital is a bustling metropolis that offered him a wider range of resources and opportunities, both in and outside of the octagon. But this geographical move introduced logistical challenges. Alicante and Madrid are roughly a 4-hour drive apart. For his last title defense against Max Holloway, Topuria based himself in Madrid. His coaches made the trip back and forth to ensure they remained part of his preparation. Despite the effort, it became clear the setup was no longer sustainable. According to reports from Spanish outlet Marca, and later confirmed by MMA Junkie, the decision for both parties to go their separate ways has been made official. The Climent brothers and Topuria have ended their long-standing partnership. This split marks the end of an era in Spanish MMA. The Climent brothers are widely respected for building champions from the ground up. Their work with Ilia Topuria is a testament to their ability to mold raw potential into elite-level performance. Alexandre Topuria, Ilia's older brother, had also trained under their banner and fought in the UFC representing Climent Club. His departure from the gym alongside Ilia signifies a full family move away from the team that first put them on the map. Ilia's departure comes at a crucial juncture in his career. He is now preparing for what could be the biggest fight of his life, a chance to become a two-division UFC champion. Topuria is scheduled to headline UFC 317 during International Fight Week, one of the UFC's most prestigious annual events. There, he will face former lightweight champion Charles Oliveira for the vacant UFC lightweight title. The opportunity to move up in weight and claim gold in a second division places Topuria among a select few fighters who have pursued, and in some cases, achieved, double champ status. The fight with Oliveira is a matchup fans have eagerly anticipated. Known for his slick submissions and dangerous striking, Oliveira presents a serious challenge. But Topuria's confidence has never wavered, and his performances suggest he is ready for this leap. What remains uncertain is how the change in his coaching staff and training environment will impact him moving forward. So far, no announcement has been made regarding who will be leading his corner for UFC 317. In the past, his corner team and coaching setup were constants that gave him stability. With the Climent brothers no longer in the picture, Topuria is entering a new chapter. Transitions like these are not uncommon in the fight world, especially as fighters grow in stature. Topuria's decision could be driven by a desire to build a more personalized and efficient training structure that suits his current lifestyle and ambitions. While some fans may be surprised by the news, those close to Topuria likely saw the move coming. The physical distance, the logistical challenges, and the growth in Topuria's global profile all contributed to an inevitable evolution. Ilia Topuria's story has always been about more than just fights. It's been about persistence, loyalty, and transformation. His rise from a teenage prospect in Spain to one of the UFC's most feared champions is a narrative that has inspired fans worldwide. And now, as he moves into a new phase, that story is shifting once again. The spotlight remains firmly on him, and the stakes have never been higher. As he prepares to battle Charles Oliveira for the UFC lightweight title, the world will be watching to see if he can replicate his dominance in a new weight class, and under a new team. The Climent brothers, for their part, can look back on their work with pride. They played a fundamental role in developing a UFC champion. Their influence on Spanish MMA will continue, even as Topuria charts his own path. This split is not an end, it's a transition. For Topuria, it's a chance to evolve further, to take complete control of his career, and to build something new. As UFC 317 approaches, all eyes will be on the Georgian-Spanish phenom. The cage may look the same, but behind the scenes, everything has changed. In this ever-shifting world of MMA, one thing remains constant: greatness demands growth. And Ilia Topuria, with or without the Climent brothers, is chasing something truly historic.